Houston, Texas hot chicken. Whew. If you haven't had it, I'd try it. What's up, guys? I want to talk to you about just a couple things real quick. I'm just waiting on my food to get done. I've been sick the last couple days. I've been feeling like crap, man. It's been interesting to watch what's going on with the House and the markets and everything else. I'm talking about the House of Representatives. Let me say this real quick. I'm gonna get this out the way nice and simple. I think the speaker should be Donald Trump for about a month. And I'll tell you why in a second. And then the speaker for the next 13 months after that month's over with Trump, it should be Jim Jordan. Now, let me tell you why I'm saying that. Donald Trump, to me, should be the temporary speaker for a couple reasons. Number one is just to make them lefties go crazy. Number one. Number two, to reunite the party. You know, the Republican Party is just, you know, whatever. And again, I'm not a Republican. I'm closer to a Freedom Caucus Republican than I am anything else. I'm on the American Party. But the Democrats are just absolutely insane. And third, this will pretty much give Donald Trump the Republican nomination, even though he pretty much has it now. Now, two things. If there is an election, number one, which I don't think there maybe won't be. And number two, if they even let him run, whether it's them giving him a felony or taking him off ballots or whatever kind of way they cheat. But the reason I think Jim Jordan should be the nominee or the Speaker of the House is because he's the most freedom, America first, fair guy that's high up now, because Matt Gaetz is up there too. That's in the House. Kevin McCarthy, I heard he's quitting. Good. He's a snake. And now the Democrats are getting mad. All you got to do is just watch with the Democrats, who they like and don't like, and you'll know who's good or bad. You know, and then the rhinos. There's so many rhinos. But for those of you guys that don't know, Jim Jordan, even though it's no more, I was told you about this the other day. He's the one that started the Tea Party, man. You know what I mean? He did, and that was good. You know. But now it's kind of replaced with the Freedom Caucus. So he's kind of like, he's really in charge of the Freedom Caucus, even though he's not officially in it. But he's a freedom first, constitutionalist, America first, politician, and I like that about him. The other day when I was making that video that I was telling you about, before I got interrupted by the news of Kevin McCarthy, I was going to talk about Vivek Ramaswamy and Chris Christie, or Krispy Kreme. They were supposed to have a one-on-one interview, but it got thwarted by the GOP, and I went on a rant about that. But you know, it's old news now. But I've been watching Vivek the last few days. He's a good guy, man. And if he's not, and if he's, you know, a snake like everybody thinks, you know, a lot of people saying, oh, don't trust him and all this, then he fooled me. Okay, he's everything that I want in a president, to be honest with you. He's anti-establishment. He's not a politician. He's got his own money. I'm not saying he can't be bought, but he just stands for some good things, man. You know what I mean? He's a good guy. So, and I like him. But silver is still getting killed. Bitcoin is still solid. I mean, the U.S. dollar is doing well, even though lately, you know, as of late, it went down a little bit. But you guys know why the U.S. dollar is doing good. Because of the bonds and the other currencies around the world are just crap. That just tells you, man. And again, I'm not saying the U.S. dollar is just complete crap, but if the U.S. dollar is this strong, I mean, can you imagine living in these other countries? You know, this is why we need Bitcoin, ladies and gentlemen. It gives us an option out. It gives us a way to opt out, you know. And gold and silver does too. The problem is it's very hard to zap it around and move it around in a digital world. You know what I mean? So we need a digital money, and this is why I advocate for Bitcoin. Again, if you haven't bought any, I would suggest you learn about it first and do your research on it. But silver is just getting absolutely smashed down, and we know why. Okay, again, like I said, the dollar's up, and that's an inverse of each other, of course. But the Crimex, boy, my God, man, it's just so everything's just so it's just so crooked, man. You know. But I'm gonna go in here and pick up this food. I want you guys to do me a favor. If there's something you want me to talk about, let me know in the comment section below. I just want to touch base with you guys, let you guys know I'm okay, and I'll just talk about a few subjects. But oh, another thing, why in the fuck is the house off for a week? We had a 45-day temporary opening, or no government shutdown for 45 days, and 3 or 4 days into it, they go, one of the toughest decisions they've ever had to make is, you know, getting a new speaker, which has never happened. A speaker ousted in the middle of his job, or his, you know, stint or whatever, and they say, oh, just go home for a week. Let me tell you, man, it is going to be a tough thing for the Republicans to get 218 votes. Because remember, there's 221 Republicans and there's 212 Democrats, and then there's 2 vacant spots out of the total of the 435. Reason why it's 435 because it's the odd number. So when they vote, it'll always be a majority for either Republican or a Democrat, right? And you know the Democrats are not going to vote for any Republican. And I believe the Democrats honestly shot themselves in the foot when a couple of them didn't vote for Kevin McCarthy, because even though he is a Republican, he is a swamp creature, a snake, and a establishment guy. And they should have voted for him, because now it's looking like it's going to be maybe an American First House Speaker. I don't know, to be honest. But we're going to find out what Congress is made of on that side of the street with the House of Representatives. You're going to see if they're swamp creatures or if they're real Americans. That's why I believe Donald Trump coming out today saying Jim Jordan should be the nominee who's good. I said that in January, he should have been. But that's why I think Donald Trump should get together, even with the rhinos and the never Trumpers and all that, and go, look, guys, we got to come together. Okay, I know some of you guys are swamp creatures. I know you guys are neocons. I know you want war. I know you want to give the money to Ukraine. But listen, we have got to beat these Democrats. And it ain't about Democrat and Republican. It's about getting the anti-establishments out of the pockets of the halfway decent Republicans. But we'll see what happens, man. So let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. I love each and every one of you, and I'll talk to you soon. Peace and love, guys.